Good evening. My name is Natalie Binky, and I am the principal of Champion High School. I would like to welcome you to the class of 2025 Samuel V. Champion High School graduation ceremony. At this time, would you please rise? Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Graduates, it is appropriate to keep your caps on. I would like to introduce Cadet Corps Commander Noah Hernandez, who is the member of the Bernie ISD Air Force Junior ROTC.
Good evening. The presentation of the colors will be followed by the national anthem sung by our senior members of the Champion High School Choir, and then the Pledge of Allegiance.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reclaimed the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to lead the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Everyone, please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce Caroline Sedlak, who will give the opening remarks.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Caroline Sedlak, and I'm beyond grateful and honored to be here with you tonight. On behalf of the class of 2025, I would like to welcome you here tonight by giving a warm round of applause to our amazing team of administrators, teachers, counselors, and CHS staff who made it possible not only for us to graduate, but also to make this amazing night happen. We truly could not have done it without you, and we are so appreciative of all the time, energy, and dedication you poured into our class. And now, another heartfelt round of applause for our parents, friends, and loved ones for the love and support throughout this journey and for celebrating this monumental night with us. Looking out tonight, I face the bittersweet realization that we actually made it to this day. When we first began this adventure, many of us were strangers, merging from various backgrounds and walking the halls of CHS for the first time, each with our own unique hopes, goals, and dreams. It feels like just yesterday, those of us Fair Oaks Ranch kids were playing on the playground at Cowboy Breakfast, and now we are here, ready to graduate from Champion High School next to our new friends we've met along the way. Regardless of our various backgrounds or involvement at CHS, today, as we prepare to end this chapter and begin a new one, we are united as the class of 2025. Over the years, we have learned together, struggled together, crammed our note cards together, thank you, Coach Gillette, supported one another at pep rallies or playoff games, wished each other the best of luck before an audition, a concert, or a big test. We've tried out for things and we've made it. We've also tried out and not made it. We have laughed, cried, failed, succeeded, made memories, and grown side by side. As united as we may feel in this moment, we also have our differences. We've spent our time here doing different activities, such as athletic training, HOSA, or yearbook. We've played different sports like football, basketball, water polo, baseball. We are so proud of you, CHS Baseball, and many others. We bring unique interests and various strengths. Some of us can bench press hundreds of pounds. Some of us can create breathtaking works of art, and some of us can do a backflip. We also have different plans for the future. Some of us may be attending rival schools next fall, like Texas A&M, or UT, Hook 'em Horns, along with many other amazing schools, programs, and life pathways. With each unique experience that we bring to the table tonight, there is one theme that everyone here shares. We've all experienced great wins and joys, but also some difficult trials and losses. Whether it was on a math test, in a big game, in relationships, while learning to drive, everyone here has made mistakes before. The bad news is we are going to keep making them. The good news is this is not something we should be afraid of, but actually something we should embrace. I have learned throughout my time at CHS that mistakes can be powerful. We have been trained to avoid them, but the truth is we actually need them to learn and to grow. They have not thrown us off course, they've been an essential part of it. They have made us stronger, wiser, and more resilient, equipping us to succeed in our next steps. In the words of Glenn Powell, the greatest gifts in life are not in the plans, they're in the detours. Our identity is not found in the moments that we fall, but in the moments that we choose to get back up. Being here today is proof that we have not let our mistakes define us. Can you imagine how many of us would be sitting here if we all decided to give up after one bad quiz? Probably none of us, except maybe Corey and Daniela. Y'all are awesome. I believe it's important to recognize that life is not about cruising through without ever messing up or falling down. Realistically, all of us will. It's about recognizing that the highs would not exist without the lows, and that true growth comes from experiencing hardship. As we move forward into a future that will no doubt challenge us in new ways, it is my hope that we carry the Spirit with us, and that wherever our next chapters may lead, we have the courage to try, the courage to push ourselves, the courage to fail, the courage to forgive ourselves, the courage to get back up, the courage to dream, the courage to have faith in ourselves, and the courage to shine. We should be incredibly proud. Graduating from high school is more than just a diploma. It is a victory against all the times we made mistakes and chose to keep going. It is a thank you to ourselves for continuously showing up and working to make it to this day, even after all the times we may have felt like our world was falling apart, because we've all been there. But that's what is so beautiful about the human experience. If we could do life all over again, we would strive to do it perfectly, but that wouldn't be truly living, would it? Because our mistakes shape us into who we are and help us discover who we are destined to be. We are now entering an exciting stage of life, graduates, where we get to choose who we want to be and how we will impact the world. Our futures are very bright, so remember that when we inevitably fall, let us not be discouraged or ashamed, but let us get back up stronger than before. In closing, this is something I've dreamt of saying up here for a long time now. In the words of Elle Woods, congratulations, class of 2025. We did it! I am now honored to invite to this podium Kensington Van Buskirk as she introduces tonight's esteemed guests.
Good evening. My name is Kensington Van Buskirk. As the Student Council Vice President, it is my pleasure to introduce our distinguished guests this evening. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Mr. Garrett Wilson, President of the Board of Trustees. Ms. Christy Schmidt, Vice President of the Board of Trustees. Ms. Courtney Darter-Bruce, Secretary of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Carlin Fryer, Board Trustee. Mr. Dallas Pipes, Board Trustee. Ms. Maritza Gonzalez-Cooper, Board Trustee. Mr. Rich Sina, Board Trustee. And our newly elected incoming Board Trustee, Mrs. Sarah Falkenberry. Our district administrative guests this evening are Dr. Kristen Kraft, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. John O'Hare, Chief of Administration, Dr. Wesley Scott, Chief of Finance and Operations, Mrs. Jill Rhodes Pruin, Chief of Human Resources, Ms. Larissa S. Flores, Chief of Instruction, Mr. Sean Babcock, Chief of Technology, Mr. Rick Goodrich, Chief of Safety and Security, and Ms. Krista Pomeroy, Chief of Student Support. And finally, our Champion High School administrators, Ms. Brittany Walker, Academic Dean, Ms. Annalise Haven, Assistant Principal, Mr. Mark Burgess, Assistant Principal, Mr. Matt Clayton, Assistant Principal, Mr. Greg Hyatt, P-Tech Administrator, and our Principal, Ms. Natalie Binky.
Thank you to all of our esteemed guests and the entire faculty and staff at Champion and Bernie ISD who have supported our students through their time with us. Now I would like to introduce you to our Samuel V. Champion High School Salutatorian, who is graduating with a grade point average of 107.380 and will be attending the University of Texas, majoring in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Class of 2025, your salutatorian, Ms. Ana Daniela Trevino.
Good evening, Chargers. I can't express how excited I am to be standing here this evening as we celebrate the end of our high school journey together. Growing up and burning with all of you, it feels surreal to know that in just a few short months, we'll all be headed in different directions. No matter where you attended elementary school, memories from those days still shine clearly, like the recess games of infection, foursquare, knockout, and even the dreaded pacer test that somehow became a rite of passage. There were magical moments too, like Polar Express Day, when we'd cozy up with hot cocoa and listen to stories in the library. And if you went to Kendall, I know you remember RTG, A day designed to completely wear us out, running laps around the parking lot, all while being bribed with pizza, snow cones, and candy. As we moved into middle school, I started meeting even more of y'all, and for those of you who first met me back then, I sincerely apologize. Like most of us, I was still figuring things out. But that phase also brought new independence. For the first time, we had some freedom to start choosing our own paths, whether through electives, clubs, or sports. For me, that meant joining activities that ended up shaping a lot of my experience, especially yearbook, cross-country, and track, although I have blocked out all memories of 800 repeats. And that brings us to our final stop, Champion High School. It's where I met the last of you, where we've all come together, and now it's the place where we have to say goodbye. I've tried to make the most out of high school, and for me that meant surrounding myself with all kinds of people and diving into a little bit of everything. One of the most unique things I got to do was serve as a student leader for the Bernie Outdoor Academy. I know many of us made memories staying up late playing signs, eating bagel bites, and experiencing Mr. Barron's ghost tour, where we walked down to base camp to sit and wait for the Lady in Red in the dead of night. I managed to crash the all-school musical 4 years in a row, and the theater department always welcomed me with open arms. And I was constantly blown away by the amount of hard work and talent that goes into every single production. And finally, dance. Easily one of the highlights of my high school experience. Performing every Friday night, making our mandatory Bucky stops, and laughing like crazy as we ran out of the horse. Those are the moments that are going to be the hardest to let go of. With a class this big, I know I haven't mentioned every club, sport, or organization you've all been a part of. But with the excellence Champion is known for, I'm sure you can still relate to the bittersweet feeling of saying goodbye to something that's meant so much to you. I think we can all agree, high school hasn't always been easy. Each of us has faced challenges, made sacrifices, and pushed ourselves to get to this stage today. And while we should absolutely be proud of our own resilience and hard work, we can't forget the people who helped carry us through the hardest moments. Because success doesn't happen in a vacuum. It's shaped by the people we surround ourselves with, the ones who showed up when things got tough, who believed in us when we doubted ourselves, who made us laugh when we wanted to quit. Whether you've known them since kindergarten or only met them this year, I challenge you to take a moment tonight to thank those people who stood by you through it all. Thank the teachers who made learning something to actually look forward to, the ones who stayed after class to help, and who saw potential in us even when we didn't see it in ourselves. Thank the coaches, the mentors, the staff, the people who didn't just teach you skills or academics, but helped shape the person you're becoming. At the end of the day, our success isn't just a reflection of our own efforts. It's a reflection of a community that's built us up. No matter what your next chapter looks like, whether you're heading to college, trade school, military, or simply taking time to figure out what kind of difference you want to make in the world, one thing stays the same. Who you choose to surround yourself with matters. As you step into this next season of life, seek out the people who challenge you, support you, and make you better. Keep building those connections. Keep choosing the people who bring out the best in you. If there's one thing I hope you take away from tonight, it's that success is not born in solitude, but woven through the hands that hold us, the voices that lift us up, and the hearts that walk beside us. So thank you to everyone who has walked beside me. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you, and hook 'em horns!
Thank you, Anna. I am now very pleased to introduce Samuel V. Champion High School's class of 2025 valedictorian. Our valedictorian is graduating with a grade point average of 107.729. He will be attending Texas A&M University and majoring in computer science. Class of 2025, esteemed guests and families, please join me in congratulating and welcoming to the podium our valedictorian, Mr. Corey Ryan Cook.
Good evening, everyone, fellow students, family, friends, administrators, and teachers. I would like to begin this evening by extending my deepest gratitude to my parents, who have supported me along every step of this journey, and to Champion High School's amazing staff. And to all of you, my fellow classmates, for making this year and the past 4 years unlike anything else I have experienced. When we walked into Champion High School for the first time, most of us were nervous, unsure of what to expect. Many of us felt lost, trying our best to fit in and adapt to new expectations and peers. Yet, over time, those unfamiliar hallways have transformed into a second home, and the strangers around us have become supportive friends. We've grown in ways that extend far beyond academic success. We've learned how to push through tough times, whether it was adapting to unexpected changes or simply when life felt overwhelming. We have found our voices, our passions, and maybe even our future paths. And through it all, we did it together, proving that we are more than just classmates, we are a community. Now, we stand on the edge of something new. Some of us are heading to college, others into the workforce, the military, or whatever else life has to offer. While the path ahead may feel uncertain, one thing is clear: we are ready. The same strength, creativity, and heart that carried us through high school will continue to carry us wherever we go. Contrary to what some of you may believe, I too have experienced times of doubt, when the weight of expectations made me question if I was enough. But I've learned that success isn't just about being the best. It's about your commitment, your will, determination, and refusal to quit. I've seen that in all of us, and the way we have supported each other when it mattered most. Though, I should be honest, high school wasn't always a grand journey. Sometimes it was just about surviving through projects, cramming for tests, forgetting our IDs, and maybe waiting for hours on end to get a parking pass in our junior year. Yet, somehow, through all of that chaos, we made it, and we learned to laugh in the face of life's difficulties. Before I conclude, I must take this opportunity to acknowledge some of the most influential teachers who have shaped my time at Champion. While I wish I could name each one who has made a difference, doing so might turn this speech into a novel. Still, I'd like to take a moment to recognize a few whose impact has truly stayed with me. I would like to thank Mr. Mertz for challenging me, Dr. Holcomb and Miss Peace for encouraging my love of science, Mrs. Neal for inspiring me to be the best I can be, Coach Gillette for teaching me commitment despite the note cards, and Miss Samzo for teaching me to persevere. And lastly, but certainly not least, I must give a shout out to Miss Samso's second period AP Physics C class. This moment is one we will remember forever. Not because it marks an end, but because it marks a beginning. We're standing at a crossroads, reflecting on who we were and facing who we are soon to be. It's a rare pause in the havoc of life, where we get to look back with gratitude and look forward with excitement. As we take our first steps down a new path, my challenge for you all is this: never undervalue your worth. I know, with every fiber of my being, that you are all destined for great things. I wish you all the best of luck, and again, congratulations, and God be with you.
Respected guests, administration, teachers, families, and friends, thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Cecily Termier, and I have the honor this year of being your 2024-2025 Student Council President. My fellow graduates, we did it, and we are almost out of here. Before we go, I would like to share in a moment of gratitude because there are so many people we need to thank for helping us get to this moment. Thank you, teachers. I'm sure every one of us could call out one specific teacher to tell them how we will forever be impacted by their dedication and care. We owe so much to your unwavering belief in us, especially in the moments we didn't believe in ourselves. Mr. Kolar, on behalf of Student Council, we thank you. Thank you, administrators. Ms. Banky, your support has meant the world. Thank you to all of the dads for coming to every sporting event, theater performance, and recital, for building floats and hauling coolers and teaching us to drive. And to my own dad, I am forever grateful to you for instilling in me a love of live music and for showing me the world. Thank you to the moms. Thank you, moms, for staying up late finishing our science projects and writing our essays with us, for dropping everything to run to the school with our forgotten homework or lunch, for running to the store in your pajamas to pick up poster board or styrofoam or whatever it was that we didn't realize we needed until right before we fell asleep. And then, as we got older, thank you for just staying up late to make sure we got home safely. Thank you to my own mom. You are the Lorelei to my Rory. Where you lead, I will follow, and I love you infinitely. And lastly, we cannot forget to thank each other. It is friendship that has gotten us through, encouraged us when we were down, celebrated with us when we were on top, and challenged us to be better. To the best friends in the audience tonight, thank you. Class of 2025, we have done it. The exams are over, diplomas are printed, and tassels will be turned. The night we have dreamed of for years is coming to a close. Before we wrap things up, I would like to take a walk down memory lane. Do any of you remember your first day of kindergarten? The pride you had in your Doc McStuffins lunchbox? And then you became too cool for a cartoon lunchbox, but not too cool to enjoy the important things, recess, ice cream Fridays, and another thing for which we should thank our administrators, Bernie Outdoor Academy. Who remembers the first day of 6th grade? The inevitable awkwardness of middle school, getting whipped into shape in athletics, having to study for tests for the first time, having a first crush and a first heartbreak, finally climbing to the top as an 8th grader only to have to start all over again the next year as freshmen. We were freshmen only 4 years ago. We were tiny and scared and often lost. As we found ourselves in sophomore year, we started to dream. There was the finish line, just 3 years away. The only thing separating us from that ultimate freedom was junior year, the inhumane torture of the hardest class load with the bonus of SAT prep, crying over quiz grades that we were certain just ruined our future plans. Well, the reward for that was this year: senior release, senior sunrise, powder puff, prom. We have had a year of celebrations that culminate with this night. And now we are here, so let us slow down. Let's take this in. Let's be grateful. Graduates, it is a bittersweet time. We have completed the monumental task of education, but the real challenge, life, is yet to come. Things have come full circle. Maybe we are too old for those Doc McStuffins lunchboxes, but we are so proud of our college sweatshirts, our enlistment papers, our new careers, and especially our newfound independence. We have climbed to the top as seniors, but we are about to begin again. So soak in these last few moments with each other. Enjoy the summer, and most of all, tell your parents I love you while you can still do it in person with a hug. And finally, if I may, I would like to offer one last piece of parting wisdom from Dr. Taylor Allison Swift, who said, "The scary news is that you're on your own now, but the cool news is that you're on your own now." Class of 2025, cheers to being on your own.
At Samuel V. Champion High School, we support the next generation of patriots enlisting in the United States Armed Forces after graduation. Only a small percentage of Americans have ever served in our military. Champion High School, class of 2025, if you have enlisted in a branch of the U.S. Armed Forces and will begin your service after today's graduation, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations to Calvin Bowers, Lance Burnett, Seth Swanson, Sienna Saunders, Dakota Whitting, Rylan Castro, and Elijah Johnson. Thank you for your commitment and willingness to serve our military. Your dedication will help to ensure our next generations' continued freedom. At Bernie ISD, we take great pride in offering programs that empower our students to go beyond the traditional high school experience. Through our P-TECH cybersecurity program, students have the unique opportunity to earn college credits and gain hands-on experience, industry experience, while still in high school. Today, we are proud to recognize 2 outstanding students who have gone above and beyond, not only completing their high school requirements, but also earning their associate's degree in cybersecurity from Northwest Vista College. Please join us in congratulating Annabella Parker and Irvin Smith in this incredible achievement. We celebrate you and look forward to all that you will accomplish in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, as principal of Samuel V. Champion High School, and by the power vested in me by the Bernie Independent School District of Trustees and the great state of Texas, I hereby certify that the following students have met all state and local requirements for graduation. Summa cum laude, honored graduates will receive their diplomas in order of class rank. First row, honored graduates, please rise and approach the platform.
Corey Ryan Cook, summa cum laude. Ana Daniela Trevino, summa cum laude. Caroline Ann Sedlak, summa cum laude. Serena Sharmer, summa cum laude. Hillary Irene Delaloy, summa cum laude. Abigail Jade Leffler, summa cum laude. Nathan Elijah Bell, summa cum laude. Taylor Kaylin Burke, summa cum laude. Caleb Michael DeHart, summa cum laude. Sydney Ann Jeffrey, summa cum laude. Ryan Zhao Tao, summa cum laude. Max Colby Moreland, summa cum laude. Noah C. Hernandez, summa cum laude. James Yuri John, summa cum laude. Austin Cade Ottmers, summa cum laude. Kylie Ann Johnson, summa cum laude. Charles Gray Hawk, summa cum laude. Anna Clara Metz, summa cum laude. Abigail Louise Summer, summa cum laude. Zachary Michael Aston, summa cum laude. Tristan Garrett Frantz, summa cum laude. Lucia Ashton Ray, summa cum laude. Maximo Leonardo Caceres, summa cum laude. Victoria Ann Adame, cum laude. Claire Elizabeth Adkins. Antonio Joseph Aguilar. Kinley Majel Albright. Christopher Isaiah Alejandro. Chloe Michelle Allen. Owen Christopher Altermott. Alina Alexa Alvarado. Jack Samuel Justice Andrew, cum laude. Robert D. Ariola. Juliana Aslan Batter. Colton James Baker. Cecily Grace Balzer. Emma Margot Baraza. Merrick Michelle Barrow. Rafe Steele Barter. Cole Anthony Basham. Hudson Baskin, magna cum laude. Daniel Isaac Bazan. Aaron Audrey Beck. Annabelle Grace Bearhorse, cum laude. Brinley Carlisle Belson, magna cum laude. Lucas Alvaro Benavides. Sierra Maria Vivas. David Matthew Becerra, cum laude. Elizabeth Jean Bierce. Regina Rose Beisenbach. Ashley Grace Black, cum laude. Colton Chase Blackman. Myra Jocelyn Blanco. Bria Lise Bouquet. Calvin Patrick Bowers. Jamari Deshaun Bowie. Carson Emery Bradley, magna cum laude. Jackson Landrum Brandt. Abigail Ruth Bremer, cum laude. Sadie Brinkerhoff, cum laude. Lawson Reed Brinson, cum laude. Blake Roger Brixey. William Clayton Brown IV. Zuri Brown. Sophia Rose Brumley, magna cum laude. Brinley Ann Bryant. Braden Von Breisch. Caitlin Marie Buckle. Dylan J. Buckley. Baden Jeffrey Burdick. Kyla Morgan Burgess. Parker Burkhart. Lance Coleman Burnett. Jack Andrew Burns. Andres Ernesto Cabral Sushil. Michael Carson Calder. Samantha D. Calderon, magna cum laude. Alina Marie Kennedy. Ernesto Alejandro Canales. Allison May Candler. Jack Hollis Kaplan. Adrian Carlos Cardenas. Siler David Troy Carlson. Olivia C. Carmichael. Aiden James Carney, cum laude. Olivia Grace Carota. Madison Rebecca Carr, cum laude. Ian Michael Cassidy. Taylor Juan Castillo. Rylan Jacob Castro. Noah Renee Cavazos. Cadence Jade Cazares. Nicholas Gabriel Cazarodo Ferro. Kiara Erica Cinti, magna cum laude. Declan Champy, magna cum laude. Ariana Noemi Chavez. Christopher Chavez Jr. Lokalani Kai Sheen. David James Clark. Greta Lynn Kloss. Joshua Aiden Cochran. Ella Alexandra Coleman. Brinley Ann Collins. Kobe Lynn Coons. Aiden Gray Cooper. William Donald Cooper III, cum laude. Ariana Michelle Cornejo. Wade Matthew Costello, cum laude. Riley Dale Cox. Azteca Crawford. Madison Hope Crow. Derek Cruz Gomez. Haley Cuellar. Corbin Maxwell Kutcher. Boyd Christian Cutzinger. Ryan Michael Cutzinger. Laurelyn Sky Dara. Addison Blair Darter, magna cum laude. Ainsley Kate Darter, cum laude. Thomas Maciero Bittencourt David. Peyton Sterling Davis. Sophia Bella Della Chapa. Sebastian Allen de la Rosa, cum laude. Kyra Marie de Leon. Keegan Errol Dehart. Preston Darby Dennis. Kate Starr Dakin, cum laude. Justin Dwayne Dieter. Alexandra Marie Durkin, magna cum laude. John William Dutton IV, magna cum laude. Benham Ryan Echeverria. Alexander Stephen Ironman. Isabella Anne-Marie Ironman. Ian Michael Elam, magna cum laude. Lola Grace Ann Ellis. Lane Michael Elsick. Austin Cade Evans. Brooke Lynn Evans, cum laude. Layla Johnny Farajian, cum laude. Jonah Michael Farias. Talia Fernandez. Laura Fernando Ortiz. Ian Douglas Figer. Kylie Louise Flam, magna cum laude. Jonathan Robert Mario Flores. Joseph Michael Flores. Christoph Saul Flores. Robert Stephen Forche Jr., magna cum laude. Christian Joseph Forteza. Heidi Jane Francis. Mackenzie Ray Fuller. Miguel Angel Gabino Matute. Benjamin Jacob Garcia. Joe David Garcia. Michael J. Garcia. Victoria Jimena Garcia Garcia. Maggie Garcia Serrano. Roberto Carlos Garza Jr. Andrew Glenn Gerhardt. Chad Sterling Gibbs. Ian Alexander Gold. Ava Maria Gonzalez. Sofia Karim Gonzalez Hernandez. Emma Alexis Goodson. Peyton Andrew Grosso, magna cum laude. Abigail Elizabeth Gray. Catherine Ella Gray. Kendra Addison Grinnett. Bianca Bella Griffith. Angelo John Grzaffi Jr. Alana Jane Guerra. Phoenix Thaddeus Guerra. Alejandro Guerrero Hernandez. Nathan Benjamin Guerrero. Luke Robert Hayden. Trenton Allen Haddock. Drew William Haynes, magna cum laude. Brett Justin Hamilton. Natalis Marvelous Ray Hannah. Mia Marie Hans, magna cum laude. Allison Joy Harlan. Audrey F. Harris. Andrew Jesse Harrison, magna cum laude. Bexon Douglas Harrison, cum laude. Austin Michael Haas. Addison Grace Hayes, magna cum laude. Charles Augustus Henderson II. Preston Crowder Henderson. Caitlin Brooke Henry. Dylan Anthony Hernandez. Luke Daniel Hernandez. Madison Faith Hernandez. Megan Ashley Hernandez. Viviana Alicia Hernandez. Declan Guinness Herr. Christian Alexander Herrera. Alessandra Paola Herrera Perez. Cash Wyatt Hill. Andrew Stephen Heinbrook, magna cum laude. Jason Evans Hinman. Presley Kate Holcomb, magna cum laude. Chase Carl Collingsworth. Caitlin Mary Howe. Ellery True Halls, cum laude. Andrea Ibarra Montoya, cum laude. Aaron Michael Ivankovich. Joshua Daniel Ivankovich. Rebecca Grace Jackson. Jake Jamie. Gardy Jane. Kaylee Reese James. Ashley Morgan Johnson. Elijah Keith Johnson. Nathan J. Johnson. Simone Annalise Jones. Noah Caleb Katz. Cameron K. Kellogg, cum laude. Pierce Connor Kelly. Brooklyn Claire Kennel, magna cum laude. Ekja Kaur Kochar, cum laude. Amy K. Koheiser. Noah Lee Kepke. Landon James Kalachny. Abigail Nicole Koss. Andrew David Kroll. Braden Jacob Crossy. Lizette Alejandra Lambert. Brady Paul Lampkin, magna cum laude. Aiden Elijah Landeros. Carter F. Lang, magna cum laude. Chloe Elizabeth Langhenny. Cody Joseph Larsh. Riley June Tyson LaRue. Karis Anlin Laws. Kaleo Javon Leach, magna cum laude. Sebastian William Lee. Morgan Angela Lee. Preston LePage, magna cum laude. Grace May Leakey. Nicholas Linaje. Sofia Adriana Linares. Braden Tyler Lloyd. Kane Finley Lonsdale. Mackenzie L. Love. Parker Allen Luckett.
Sterling Wade Lytle. Connor Jack McAfee. Lila Corin Mankey, magna cum laude. Isabella Miracle Mamadaleev. Tasia Marie Mamone. Anna Carissa Manning. Blake Andrew Martinez. Jacob Aiden Martinez. Jaden Angel Martinez. Madeline Grace Martinez. Roland Andres Martin. Marcus Matos, cum laude. Samuel Joseph Maurer. Damian Presiliano Lopez Maya. Brian Wesley McCandless. Bentley Derek McCool, cum laude. Taylor Joshua McDonald, cum laude. Grayson Marshall McGowan, cum laude. Cora Jane McMahon. Elliot Catherine Medina. Matthew Robert Medina. Madison Lynn Minky. Jackson Alexander Melanson, magna cum laude. Kaylee Kathy Melendez. Darren P. Mendiola. Sadie Rose Mendoza. Nicholas Menshevov. Riley Grace Meyer, cum laude. Micah Allen Middleton. Carlos Andres Middens. Haley Nicole McLonis. Samuel Lawrence Miller. Silas J. Miller. Thomas John Miller. Ryder Maliko Misola. Luke Adam Mitchell. Austin Alexander Mixon. Kamala Maria Moga, magna cum laude. Joby Austin Molina. Adriela Stephanie Moreno. Emma Claire Moreno. Shane Allen Mosley. Ethan Christopher Munn. Sophia Marie Munoz. Crawford Murphy, cum laude. Angelica Navarrete. Miriam Navejas. Violet Virginia Nelson. Everett Jacob Wayne Newhouse. Chase Whitner Newberry, magna cum laude. Addison Rose Knocker, magna cum laude. Brandon Patrick Knocker. Christopher Neri Yanis. Naomi Nevea Serena Nunez. Jose Eduardo Ochoa. Blaine Michael Oliva. Ethan Olivares. Audrey Michelle Olivo, magna cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Ortiz, magna cum laude. Richard Paco III. Jackson Zechariah Palomo, cum laude. Ethan Thomas Panzari. Jackson William Parker. Mary Caroline Parker. Annabella Parker. Dev Himansu Patel, magna cum laude. Logan Naveen Patel. Nathan Patrick Patke. Riley Renee Hurt. Wyatt Davis Peoples. William James Perry. Sarp Peterson, magna cum laude. Nicholas Pichardo. Julian Guadalupe Pinedo. Oscar Johnny Pinedo Rodriguez. Coulter Henry Pittman. Jaden Thomas Powell. Sierra Rose Pratka. Piper Rylan Pruitt, cum laude. Karina Prakash Punjabi, magna cum laude. Suraj Prakash Punjabi. Lena Renee Quintana. Lavinia Isabel Letao Kisembe. Skylar McKenna Rainey. Diego Miguel Ramirez. Remy Reina Ramirez, cum laude. Sofia Adriana Ramirez, cum laude. Alani Rose Ramos, magna cum laude. Lindsay Samara Bernal. Abigail Dawn Rayburn. Caitlin Olivia Reyes. Harper Grace Rice. Ashton Lee Rich. Jillian Kai Richard. Hannah Mackenzie Richardson. Lillian Grace Ritchie, magna cum laude. Aspen Brooke Robertson. Michael Ivan Robertson. Joel Rodriguez. Sarah Marie Rodriguez. Sarah Nicole Rodriguez. Maribel Elena Romero. Naomi Ross. Annalise Marilyn Roscoe. Alex John Ross. Jonathan Newton Ross. Carly Marie Rukavina, cum laude. Anthony M. Salazar. Oscar Damian Salazar. Isabel Salazar Montenegro. Nina Isabella Salinas. Ariana Isabel Sanchez. David Thompson Sanchez. Gael Eduardo Sanchez Escarola. Mateo Sandoval. Alexandria Maureen Santillan. Olivia Gabrielle Santoscoy, cum laude. Jackson Patrick Schlee. Sienna Lurleen Saunders. Nathan Joseph Schneider. Sophia Christina Shinaki. James Schoolcraft. Sophie Grace Schultz, cum laude. Ella Meng Schwady. Logan Scott. Seth Warner Seaman. Kylie Renee Seidensticker. Sophia Lynn Secor. Alexei Joshua Semenov, magna cum laude. Colton John Shaw. Daniel Wayne Shelley, magna cum laude. Ethan James Shields. Madison Michelle Short. Trenton Asher Schrader. Addison Lynn Silverberg. Hudson William Simmons. Ganesh Braden Prakash Singh. Jacob Edwin Sissom. Luke Anderson Michael Sladby, cum laude. Bryce Cole Smostra. John J.R. Smart. Aiden Harper Smith. Ava Joy Smith. Aeon I. Smith. Brady Eric Smith. Brock Bear Smith. Irvin Jace Smith, cum laude. Sawyer Nash Smith, magna cum laude. Anna M. Smullen, cum laude. Mason Kip Snyder. Luke Daniel Sorensen. Matthew Nicholas Souls. Lily Ann Sperber. Kyle J. Spillman. Sophia Sabrina Spinella. Savannah Elizabeth Stanley. Zachary Michael Staska. Joseph Declan Stewart. Kennedy Janae Stewart. Riley Love Stewart. Jonathan Paul Stoller. Shiloh Ashlyn Stoner. Brendan Lee Stoner, cum laude. Andrew Thomas Stossberg. Freya Stromsness, cum laude. Layla Sturgeon. Mara Kate Sultanfuss. Joshua Allen Serber. Shayla Shay Lee Svensson. Seth Kenneth Swanson. Aiden James Taylor. Sean Aiden Teeters, cum laude. Cecily Ann Termere, magna cum laude. Kaylee Elizabeth Thomas. Mark Lee Thompson. Lindsay Marie Tippin. Joseph Anthony Tushinsky. Carson Daniel Todd. William Patrick Tolar, magna cum laude. Edward Agustin Torres. Luis Felipe Tovar. Caleb Nathaniel Tuliao. Ranger Lane Turley. Carter Lynn Turner. Mia Shane Tyler, cum laude. Dylan Ray Valencia. Emery Peyton Valenzuela. Kensington Grace Van Busker, magna cum laude. Clayton James Vandenberg. J.D. Elizabeth Faros. Lola S. Vaughn. Matthew Ryan Velez. Declan Max Verner. Alessandra Rose Villalobos Castex. H. Ryan Vogt. Cum laude. Austin Clinton Wall, magna cum laude. Coleman Warner Waite. Benton Barber Warwick. Cooper Joseph Orcheka. Elise Dion Waters. Savannah Michelle Waymont, magna cum laude. Landon Jeffrey Weaver, cum laude. Robert T. Wegleitner. Emily Ann Welch. William Andrew Welter, cum laude. Anna Mae Wetzel. Dakota Dean Whiting. Maddox Colton Wildy. Lacey Brooke Williamson. Brian Matthew Willis. Rylena Lynette Wilson. Haley Christine Wynn. Riley Nicole Wolf. Mallory Lauren Woods. Ariana Leona Wright. Cash Bodie Wright. Samantha Francis Wright. Landon James Yanez. Victor Fernando Yarborough. Daisy Elizabeth Zabel. Natalia Zamora Gonzalez. Paula Zamora Gonzalez. Presley De Zamponi, cum laude. Aubrey Nicole Zepeda. Macy Jean Zunker, magna cum laude.
Students, please rise. At this time, I would like to present to you the Samuel V. Champion High School graduated class of 2025. Graduates, please move your tassel to the left. Congratulations, you are now a graduate of Bernie Samuel V. Champion High School. Now please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce David Becerra, who will deliver our evening's closing remarks.
Good evening, everyone. So, a couple nights ago, I was feeling sentimental, and I decided to watch the Office finale because it's my favorite show. And one of my favorite characters, Annie Bernard, said a quote that I thought I'd share with you tonight. It says, "I wish there was a way to know that you're in the good old days before you've actually left them." I feel like this quote embodies what we're all feeling tonight. I'm genuinely honored to be standing here tonight speaking before you all. First off, I would love to say that we did it. We are officially alumni of Samuel V. Champion High School. This year, I had the amazing opportunity to be the co-chief editor of the Charger Yearbook alongside the amazing Layla Farajian. I could not have done it without her. She's truly an outstanding individual, and I'm so proud to call her my friend. We had the privilege to document the entirety of our senior class in a single book, and although it was a challenging experience with an immense amount of pressure, what I have found from this experience is that this year's graduating class is exceptional. Our class had students compete in multiple competitions, sports, art, band, and so much more. And although you may be thinking, the class before us did that, and the class after us will do the same, I'm proud to say that all 476 of you have made this experience for the past 4 years incredibly unique. And now we enter a chapter of our lives where there is no more walking down the halls or seeing the same faces we've grown up with. It's strange. The normal we've experienced for the past 4 years won't be waiting for us when we come back from summer. We've grown, changed, stumbled, and soared. For years, we imagined what it would feel like to sit here in our caps and gowns, hearts pounding, eyes wide with possibility, trying to soak in every single second. For me, I've been waiting for this moment since my sister graduated back in 2023. It's one of those moments that feels like a movie, one you waited your whole life to watch, and now that it's playing, you're not quite ready for the credits to roll. Like Avengers Endgame. But here we are, it's happening, it's sad, beautiful, and tragic. But before we look forward to our new beginnings, let's take a moment to look back with gratitude. I want to thank all of the teachers who made a difference in our lives during our 4 years here. Some amazing examples are Ms. Zamzow, Coach Gillette, Ms. Grossenbacher, Ms. Stewart, Mr. Mertz, and especially Ms. Anders, who is the yearbook advisor and has been very supportive during our high school years. And to our families, our parents, siblings, grandparents, and friends, your love and sacrifices are the reason we are standing here today. I want all of you, graduates, to take a moment to look into the stands and applaud that person who made you stand here today possible. Whether it was a ride to school, a word of encouragement after a bad day, or just being present, they've made this possible for us to be here tonight. Let's applaud them. As Charlie says in The Perks of Being a Wallflower, I know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all be somebody's mom and dad, but right now these moments aren't stories. This is happening. And just like that, everything changes. We've turned our tassels, we'll throw our caps in a few short moments, and step into a world a little less familiar. Yeah, well, we were supposed to, but... On August 12th at 8:30 a.m., when the Chargers return in the fall, we won't be there. Some of us are heading to colleges like Texas State, A&M, UT, or out-of-state schools like BYU or Pepperdine. Others will join the military, go into the workforce, or serve on missions across the world. We'll chase dreams, face fears, make mistakes, and learn who we are without the safety net of high school. Some friendships will last, and some won't. And that's okay. Because change is a part of life. And while we can't predict what's next, we can face it with open hearts and minds. Earlier this month, my pastor preached on Jonah and shared a C.S. Lewis quote. It says, "You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending." That's exactly where we stand tonight. What we do from this point forward is entirely in our hands. We may not be able to change what we did in our 4 years here at Champion High School, but we are the authors of our future. Graduation isn't an end, it's a beginning. So embrace the unknown. That's where the magic happens. And some advice for you. Don't settle for small goals. Many fail not because they aim too high, but because they aim too low and don't achieve them. Dare to be bold. High school may be over, but the lessons remain. It's okay to fail, to make mistakes, to struggle. Those moments shape us. Go take on the world, find your passions, and leave a legacy. But before you leave here forever, remember that there will be times in life when you need to stand up for yourself. Times when the right thing to do is to back down and apologize. Times when the right thing to do is to fight, and times when it's time to turn and run. Times to hold on with all you have, and times to let go with grace. And sometimes the right thing to do is to sit and listen to the wisdom of those who came before us, aka our parents. We are led by our gut instincts, our intuition, our desires and fears, our scars and our dreams. And you're gonna mess up. So will I. Hard things are gonna happen, but we will recover and we will learn. And we will grow stronger and more resilient because of it. I ask that if you remember only one thing from my speech tonight, remember this verse, Jeremiah 29:11, for it says, "For I know the plans I have for you." This is the Lord's declaration. Plans for your well-being, not for disaster, to give you a future and hope. When God opens a door for you, no one can close it. Walk boldly into your future. I hope you know how proud I am to share this day with all of you, to call myself a graduate of the class of 2025 at Champion High School. And if I never cross paths with you ever again, or if I become lifelong friends with somebody listening to this, I wish every single one of you success and happiness in every endeavor you choose to pursue. Zid Zaid once said, "Success is not about how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world." Go make your difference, but don't forget to call your parents. Thank you, and congratulations, Chargers.
At this time, we ask that you please rise and join us in singing our school song. The words can be found on the inside back cover of your program. At the conclusion of the song, we will celebrate, and then please return to your seats quickly as we prepare for the recessional. Graduates, at this time, we will begin our recessional, starting with the back row. All graduates and faculty will make their way around the entire stadium along the track. Families and friends, please stay seated until all graduates have completed their recession. After we finish, we will gather for one last time in the center of the field, as we welcome our families to join us for pictures and moments that will last a lifetime. Miss Hillman, will you please lead us at this time?